Блин, здорово.
Okay, let's see what Gabriel has to say for himself.
I just hope our archangel hasn't already flown.
Isn't that the cop who solved the big case and got
Ты
promoted?
не разговаривай со мной, слышь, ты чё?
What the hell is this guy doing?
Where do you see a number 3 marked on that door?
Here he is, apartment 3.
Лёх, здорово. Молодец, здорово.
Yeah,
LAPD, ma'am. We're looking for Gabriel Delgado.
Gabriel?
We're from the police. Policia, you understand?
Yes, I understand. Could you come inside?
What is your name?
Ana Rodriguez.
Is Gabriel Delgado here, Ms. Rodriguez?
No. What do you want with
Фили,
Gabriel?
здорово. Фили, здорово.
Is he in trouble?
Stay where you are, Ms. Rodriguez.
Здорово, Чаевич, здорово,
He is not
сидишь,
here.
ё-моё.
I have told you.
Check out the surrounds. I'll stay with the broad. So how far along are you, Anna?
Nearly 20 weeks.
Right. So how's it going to be when you go into labor and he's not around?
You are wrong about Gabriel. He will be a good father. Already he works hard to provide for us.
Unless you help us here, Anna, your little one won't be seeing Papa for a very long time.
Difficult to tell whether it's the suspect vehicle from the scene. Certainly Gabriel's pride and joy.
Ща я вроде смотрел. Так, он покушал, он, значит,
Serving
где-то
breakfast
здесь.
for 2, Anna? You should have cleared up.
Он где-то заныкался. Так, что ты говоришь, флаг я плохо осмотрел, что ли? Я ж вроде его осмотрел. Или что-то опять за дезинформация. Да не надо книжка.
Souvenirs are a dumb move.
А, вот так должно быть, украденный флаг. Да я там уже был, что ты там все пиликаешь.
This doesn't pertain to the case.
Ну, думаю, говорит, это к делу не относится. Все относится, что ты.
Incidental. Don't think this is going to help us.
Блин, контакт забыл вырубить. Сейчас мы этим займемся. Ну и чё? Илюха, здорово.
You're in serious trouble, Miss Rodriguez.
But Gabriel is not here. I have done nothing wrong.
Ты врешь!
Tell us the truth, Anna. Has Gabriel been here?
I haven't seen him for at least 3 nights.
Врет, врет.
You keep lying to me, and I'll send you.
За решетку, говорит, отправлю. Что так жестко-то?
He lives here, but he hasn't come home. I swear it.
Да ё-моё, что так... О.
Enough, Anna. There are signs all over this place that he's been back.
He was here last night. I have never seen him so angry. He went out to his shed and put some things in it. I don't know what, and I don't want to know. I love him.
О, да, конечно, любовь, морковь.
Why did he steal the car, Anna?
The customer insulted him. He has his honor, no?
His honor, Anna?
He said Dewey's friend tried to make a woman out of him. He no longer respects this man, Dewey. He took the car to show this maricón that he is a man.
Джон, здорово.
Maybe check out back too.
Задний
This
двор.
punk has
Так,
some-
сейчас, подождите, там сейчас у меня ВКонтакте, не знаю, переговоры срочные.
Thing stashed somewhere, I know it.
Юрий, здорово. Да, я теперь Коломбо, детектив. Очень серьезно. ФБР, полиция Майами, около Колумбия. В общем, все серьезно. Колеса. Ха-ха-ха-ха. Ну все, нашел. Лиса, привет. Украденные колеса.
Doesn't tell me anything.
А что ты сюда пришел, если ни о чем это не говорить, я не понял.
Maybe if... No. Optimistic, Cole.
Как это Крисия? Коломбо. Не знаю, только Коломбо, сейчас всех перебаню. Сейчас бы Коломбо не
Diplomatic
знать,
license
ё-моё.
plates.
Ну, вообще овощи, походу.
Not everything here is going to be relevant.
Так. Вот тот я вроде все осмотрел. Колеса осмотрел. А где гараж-то? А что там дверь открыта? Агата Кристи, это баба, я что, блядь? Баба, что ли, или что она? Или кто там это? Короче, Агата Кристи, это все херня.
We found a license plate matching a stolen vehicle in the shed. Add in the
Агата
assault
Кристи по
parts,
сравнению
you
с
can make
Коломбо
room for
овощ.
a dozen other thefts. It's time to get serious, Anna.
You must ask these questions of Gabriel. I know nothing of these car parts.
Я даже не смотрел это Агата Кристи, не знаю, кто это, баба или не баба. Так, подождите, блин, что она сказала? Я на карантине 4 года. Блин, короче, все, чат не читаю, тут все надо серьезно.
Then tell us where he is. If your baby is born in prison, Anna, The corrections officers will take it from you. You will see your son or daughter through a metal grate for half an hour a week.
The start line is on 1st and Sunday.
О, сразу раскололась.
There is a spillway under the bridge that leads to the river. Many policia have wrecked trying to follow him.
А, типа он гонщик, типа жесткий, да?
We'll put in a good word for you, Anna. As far as we're concerned...
Вопрос-то 3 из 3, ребята, 3 из 3, вы поняли?
That sounds like a street race to me.
Ну вы поняли, вот это уже понимаю.
No wonder
Вот это серьезно, вот это уже серьезно. Да ладно, не ломись, там ничего не надо.
Isn't that the cop who solved the big case and
Помолчи.
got promoted?
Так, сейчас. Ну блин, куда я еду?
What kind of man leaves his pregnant girlfriend at home while he goes off to play cars?
Pregnant girlfriends aren't always a barrel of laughs. Everyone needs to let off a little steam. Some guys wouldn't come back home at all.
Are you talking from experience?
Quick as we shut one of these races down, another one springs up somewhere else. Kids used to steal cars to sell them. Now they just want to wrap them around a lamppost. The next 16-year-old I have to peel off the sidewalk, you're calling the mother. I've had enough of those to last me a lifetime.
All units, shots fired, officer needs help.
Да, где-то преступник, ребята.
Shots fired, officer needs help. Unit to handle code 3 identified.
Так, с дороги, ФБР,
Maybe those
ФБР,
metal
с
things
дороги.
in front of you called cars would know you're in a hurry.
Тихо. Блин, где эта мигалка-то? АУЕ улица называется, видали? АУЕ. И здесь АУЕшники, осуждаю. Блин, чуть чувака не сбил. Егор, здорово. Не бойтесь, мы добрые полицейские, ФБРовцы, там все дела.
Shots fired, officer needs help. Chateau and Valencia. Chateau and Valencia. Shots fired, officer needs help. Unit to handle code 3 identified.
Car 11K, we'll handle the help call. Go ahead, KGPL.
11K, shots fired. Officer needs help. Chateau in Valencia. Chateau in Valencia. 11K, handle code 3.
Тут что-то серьезное.
I see you motherfuckers. Come on up here and get us.
What is all this?
Traffic stop from hell. Prowler unit pulls these guys over. Finds our trunk full of hardware like you wouldn't believe. They lose, bullets start flying, and they snatch up the guns and one of the cops. Head to high ground and make their stand.
And the officer?
Up there. Still alive, we think. Who knows for how long. We'll keep him busy. He can find a way up, sir.
Так. Мне их валить интересно, можно? А ты что встал-то, дурачок, что ли? Тебе бежать надо.
.11K. I've been involved in a shooting. It's code 4 here, but suspects are down, and I need an ambulance at Chateau and Valencia. Also notify Detective Headquarters. I'll need the coroner. My partner and I are okay.
11K, roger on the ambulance and coroner. Detective Headquarters will be notified. All units, 11K reports code 4 on the shooting at Chateau in Valencia. Code 4.
Ну, я ж глобал, ё-моё, где я нахожусь? Тут преступление. Или что это? Куда мне ехать-то? Я даже не вижу. Подождите. А, в принципе, я недалеко. Тут же сбоку, по-моему, что-то есть, да? Город огромный, да, реально.
Oh, unbelievable!
Родионыч, здорово. Так, ограбление. Уехать надо, помогать.
Any unit able to handle citizen reports of 211 in progress. 437 East 8th Street. Unit to handle code 3, identify.
11K responding, go ahead.
Kid, drop that money one more time and you're a goner.
Sorry, mister. It's just my hands are shaking.
Shut up! Get the money in the bag.
Yes. Yes, sir.
А чё мне только пистолет? Мне автомат дадут? Свен, здорово. Мне нужен автомат.
Careful! He's got a gun!
Давай, напарник, стреляй по колесам. Убивашка, привет.
Stop here. They're making a break for it on foot.
Дядя Юра, дядя Юра, дядя Юра, ты велик. Дядя Юра, реальный все-таки мужик.
Throw out the guns.
Ты сам овощ, ты что, не видел, как я всех разбираю здесь? Просто думать, говорит, надо. Что, серьезно, что ли? Вот ты не думаешь.
R11K to KGPL. Bristol Hotel 211.
Ты мне Германа когда будешь покупать, слышь? Овощ. Да это как вообще здорово. Никто непонятно. DVD, короче, буду тебя называть. Все решено. Кто теперь DVD? Опа, это что такое? Вот, а, тут лестница? Так, я же из ФБР, у меня вообще нормально.
Why don't you use the siren?
Нормально, нормально, что? В ФБР можно ездить где хочешь.
I wouldn't feel safe in a tank with you driving.
Данил, здорово.
All units in the vicinity. Citizen reports at 415 at the corner of Banning and Santa Fe. Suspect vehicles engaged in illegal street racing. Units to handle code 3 identified.
Опа, на гонка-то. Незаконная уличная гонка.
Right there.
Ну что, я на проспит играл, если чё.
Quick, they're getting away! Phelps, 1247. Requesting assistance at 1st and Santa Fe. Reports of an illegal street race.
Stay on Delgado.
Вы что делаете, овощи? Вы все преступники. Смотри, что делают. Готов.
Delgado is our boy. Forget the others.
Куда вы лезете?
Lay into his wheel arches. Come on. Step on it, Phelps. Take him out.
You're gonna die, Gato.
Сейчас через тютю.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
damn it, pull, hold
Что
it
за
steady.
бочки? Ну это читы.
Gabriel Delgado, you're under arrest for grand theft auto.
Fuck you, puto! You should speak to the maricón. Valdez, I showed him. Now who's the man?
Сам
I should burn
такой.
his fucking car.
На меня обзываешься, сам таким называешься. Понял?
You got a foreign dignitary outed as a fruit and a kitty raper, a car dealer we're gonna let slide for the kickbacks, and a street punk car thief who sure as hell won't be taking liberties with other people's autos again anytime soon. That, Detective Phelps, is not a bad haul. You keep your chin low and your hands high, and you keep bringing me clearances just like that one. That's textbook policing, and we need more of it in this department.
Че, обниматься будем, не? Ну ладно. Обзываешься на меня, переводишь на себя, да. Нанесен ущерб в смысле автомобилем. В городу, чё? Так это бандиты были, я им тачки разломал, ну понятное дело, ну а как иначе?
You have any plans for weekend Liberty, Jack? My sisters have been working in Los Angeles in a bomber factory. They're coming down to visit. I'm meeting them at the station at 6. Good for you, Jack. Are they cute? They're my sisters, Hank.
Attention! Final inspection before Liberty.
Good job, Kelso.
Мне кажется, вот этот Келса, мне кажется, вот не зря это все показывает. Он, короче, самый главный, типа, бандюган в Лос-Анджелесе, походу. Ну, в игре я
Are
имею в виду.
we going somewhere, gentlemen? Full inspection. It had better be exceptional if any of you want liberty this weekend. Kelso, this carbine. The bore is dirty.
No, it isn't.
Его, видишь, типа, в армейке гнобили постоянно, типа, он там лошара, там
You know
все
the
дела.
bore's immaculate.
Weekend liberty canceled. 2-day field drill. Clean this rifle.
No.
Do you know the penalty for insubordination, Kelso?
Jack, don't do it. Forget him, Hank. He doesn't have what it takes.
Are you two finished? Are you going to clean this rifle?
No, Sergeant. Cole is right. I'm going to stop playing games and join a rifle company and fight the real enemy.
На нахер. Ни хера себе осуждаю.
All right, gentlemen, I just got this handed to me. A hit-and-run felony at Ray's Cafe, 208 North Los Angeles. Got a patrolman on site. The coroner's on his way. Get down there, see if you can find any witnesses who can put a make on the car.
Need a drink. I got the jitters again.
They weren't even his prints and he still confessed.
That bum took a swipe at me, I'd put him down with my sack.
It's him, the cop from the newspapers.
I don't want to be rude, but I ain't got time for talking.
Looks like the DA is going to press charges. Anna Rodriguez might do time.
I'll speak to the DA. She suffered enough.
I don't know, Cole. She's an easy make, and the DA likes convictions.
I'll convince him to let it go.
How you do that?
I'll give him something better.
Не туда заехал. А здесь проехать можно? Конечно, можно. Свидетели, мы их всех опросим.
Detectives, over here.
Cole Phelps, traffic. What have we got?
Thick as a white male named Lester Patterson walked out of the bar and into the street. Car hit over there and he ended up here, dead on impact by the look of it.
Have you canvassed the area?
The only one with anything useful to contribute is the young lady over there. She lives above the bar. Name is Shannon Perry. No, it's not a stage name. 24 years old, she left Kansas to follow the yellow brick road.
Is that so? We'll take a formal statement later. Right now we're going to take a look around.
Кирилл, здорово. И другой Кирилл, здорово. Кирилл, здорово.
I landed on his face and ended up here. Car must have struck him from behind.
Как в сказке.
We can notify next of kin.
Ага, страховочка, ребята, вы поняли, да? Угу, это все, ребята, не просто так, если вы не поняли.
Patterson has life insurance.
Все так, все ясно, Жена подозреваемую заказала. Все, дело раскрыто. Easy.
At the time of the accident. I'll know how intoxicated once I've done the autopsy. Looking him over now, I'd say he died on impact.
What about the chest wound? Isn't that inconsistent?
Very common in auto injuries. Look for a car with a prominent hood ornament. Those things are killers.
Body traveled a good 20 feet.
Кирилл, много вопросов задаешь, иди погуляй куда-нибудь.
This blood is a long way from the body. The car must have been going like a bat out of hell. So the driver managed to brake before the impact.
She's all yours, Detective.
Miss Perry?
Yes?
I'm Detective Phelps. This is my partner, Detective Bukowski. Can you tell us what happened?
Well, I came to the window because I heard people arguing downstairs.
Then what happened?
I saw a car hit that poor man and knock him down the street.
What kind of car was it?
A dark red Lincoln Continental.
Тем более про КС, если что, просто жесть. Блин, вот, короче, я пока вот допросами это самое, я не видел, что она сказала, ё-моё. Блин, придется тратить.
Did you see the license plate?
Only the first 3 letters, I'm afraid. 3C8.
Tell me more about the argument you heard.
Well, there were 2 voices. A man and a woman. That's all.
Мужской и женский. Это...
Go on.
Я говорю, жена.
Then a third person.
Александр,
Another man
привет.
got involved.
Еще, ага, правильно. Вот видите, блин, только 2 из 3.
You really think so? I hope you find that driver and put him away.
Накажем. Симпатяга, накажем. Накажем. Я уже раскрыл, в принципе, дело. Жена.
I'll take the bartender. You work the rest of the room. I'm Detective Phelps of the LAPD.
How can I help, Detective?
Your name would be a good start.
Dudley Lynch. Hired help. I run the place when the owner ain't around.
Where is the owner?
He stepped out. Somebody had to take Lorna, Mrs. Patterson, home.
A witness overheard an argument.
Lester and Lorna. There's nothing like airing your dirty laundry in public, is there?
What was it about?
Who knows? The slightest thing could set those 2 off.
Do you know the victim?
Yeah. Lester Patterson. He's a regular here, or he was.
Not one of your favorite customers?
Lester was special, but not my kind of special.
Was Lester drinking alone?
No. He came here with his wife. She didn't seem too interested in the booze, though.
What can you tell me about the accident?
Not a lot. It was busy in here, and all I heard was the impact.
Сомневаюсь.
So what was he doing outside? It's against licensing regulations to drink on the sidewalk.
Lester and Lorna were having a fight. The owner made him take it outside. It was pretty ugly.
Thanks for your help, Lynch. I'm gonna need you to sign a statement.
Пойдет.
Sure, no problem.
You get anything out of the regulars?
They weren't giving too much away. They liked watching Lester and Lorna
где
go a few
телефон?
rounds every other day.
Позвонить надо,
And
навести
Lester was a fan
справки.
of the love tap.
Ну, газету возьму.
Courtney, come in. Have a seat.
Thanks, Doctor.
Чё тебе с
How
лицом?
are you finding working at the clinic?
It's, fine.
Are you sure?
Can I be honest with you, Doctor?
I would hope so, Courtney.
I was hoping that the therapy would be more beneficial.
Treatment can unfortunately be very long-term.
So many of the patients here are addicts, Doctor.
Many of them have been for years, Courtney. In the past, these people were condemned to sanatoriums. If we can reveal the root of the problem, then we have a chance to help them.
And until then, they stay sedated?
Do I detect a hint of reproach, Courtney?
I was expecting more, Doctor. I'm sorry. I don't mean to criticize.
Part of being a physician, Courtney, is learning to be patient.
How is it possible to keep so many of them on their medications, Doctor? Many of their addictions are illegal.
Oh, many things in life are gray, Courtney. What may on the surface appear to be illegal is actually a benefit to society at large.
Так, подожди, а где телефон-то? За углом, что ли? А, вот телефон, наверное.
Operator, give me R&I.
Бросай.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need to run a partial license plate, 3 Charles 8. Cross-check possible Lincoln owners. Suspect vehicle is a red Lincoln Continental.
Just a moment, Detective. Only one possible make on that license. Registered to a William Shelton, 738 West Temple Street.
Thanks, ma'am.
Looks like we got a break on this one.
За мной. Хотя, может, надо было сначала этого осмотреть дом.
It's a lucky break getting a partial ID. These
Ну
cases
ладно.
are usually dead in the water after 24 hours if no one comes forward.
Why don't they just stop?
You heard about fight or flight during the war?
Sure. Never back your enemy into a corner. That kind of stuff.
Right. Well, in a hit and run, the perp is already in flight. It's easier to keep going. It takes a degree of moral courage to stop and accept responsibility.
You're not as dumb as you make yourself out to be, are you, Stefan?
I didn't know I was making myself out to be dumb.
Опа-на, а вот и машина. Опа, Сэм. Алло, здорово. Ребят, ответьте этим, не знаю, как их назвать, это просто жесть. Я не хочу ругаться матом, потому что стрим сохраню.
That's the son of a bitch right there. William Shelton?
Yes?
It doesn't look good, Shelton. You packing your bags and making a run for it?
А вы в чате, ребят, можете куда-нибудь его послать и рассказать, что почем.
Accident.
We've got witnesses who can put this car at the scene, not to mention the physical damage. This is open and shut.
Всем здорово. Опять бегают.
That coward thinks he can run from everything.
Slow down.
Lay into his wheel arches. Come on. No wonder he killed someone driving like this. Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out. Don't let that asshole get away.
Да что у меня с машиной? Бля, я не виноват.
Head into the station. Go on, get after it.
Hold it right there, Shelton. That was a vehicular manslaughter rap sound, Shelton.
I hit him. I admit it. I just panicked, but it wasn't my fault.
What do you mean?
The guy jumped right out in front of
Алекс,
me.
при чем здесь это? Нормальные люди знают, что я каждый день играю с утра в КС.
I've had accidents before.
Тоже овощи в чате,
That's
понятно
it.
все с
We're
вами.
done here. The DA is gonna love you.
They weren't all my fault. I'm a surveyor. I need my license for my job. There were people around. A woman and a man were standing right next to him. I thought they could get him to a hospital. I'm telling you, it's not my fault.
The guy is dead, Shelton.
You can't be serious.
William Shelton, You're coming downtown. We need to talk about a manslaughter charge.
Leave the coroner and the paperwork. Procedure can wait. We should probably go speak to the wife and let her know what's happening.
Okay. You become all heart at the prospect of paperwork.
Our units also needs assistance. 540 West 9th Street at Uncle Sam's Army Supply. 540 West 9th Street. Unit can handle code 2. Identify.
Твои сообщения никто не видит, если что. Модеров нет, мне некогда заходить, уходить сейчас.
I don't know what you're talking about. We weren't doing nothing.
I've seen you little sons of bitches prowling around my store. I'll show you. I'll teach you not to.
Sir, drop the weapon. You've been drinking, sir. You don't really want to.
3 times I've been robbed. Ain't nothing gets done about it.
Ничего себе, вот это серьезно.
Look out, more of them. Put them down.
Enough games, brother. Take this guy out.
Easy. Потому что ты пишешь не так.
11 King calling KGPL. I've been involved in a shooting. Suspects are down. Need an ambulance to 540 West 9th Street. It's code 4. Notify a supervisor and the coroner.
Автоматическая модернизация, или как она там у меня стоит?
Uncle Sam's Army surplus is code 4.
Ты же когда пишешь, там же написано, что твое сообщение отправлено куда-то. Что ты вообще овощ, да? Давай.
Careful!
Не прослушай. Блин, что здесь стали? Что за пробка? Как вы так просыпаетесь, что с утра
Yes?
сидел, и ты
Hello?
что,
Mrs.
до
Patterson.
обеда просыпаешься, да?
Is this about my husband?
О, боже.
We're investigating the incident, ma'am.
I see. Come in, won't you?
А что такая довольная? Я говорю, это женушка. Я вот уверен, женушка и бармен.
We wanted to give you the facts about the accident, ma'am.
I appreciate that, but I think I know most of them already, Detective. He was hit by a car.
Сомневаюсь.
He's dead. What more is there to tell?
Pardon me, but you don't appear to be too upset about it.
Lester and I met on a furlough in '44. We got married that weekend. People don't understand it now, but that happened a lot back then.
I see. So you probably did well to stick together this long.
What's that supposed to mean, mister? I think it's about time you left.
Ты чё, в
I have
смысле,
someone
пора,
here, and I-
сиди.
Pardon? You're gonna have to run that one by us again, sister.
It's okay, Lorna. I'm Leroy Sabo.
Опа, надо.
Well, well. Nice to see you're comforting the grieving widow, Mr. Sabo.
All right, wise guy. Do you have any intelligent questions you would like me to answer?
You can confirm Mrs. Patterson's story.
Lester lost at cards. He was kind of hard to control when he lost his temper. He turned without looking and walked right out in front of the car. It wasn't good.
What's your relationship with Mrs. Patterson, Mr. Sabo?
We're friends. Good friends.
You expect me to believe that?
Look, I was filing for divorce. Mental cruelty. Lester could be a mean son of a bitch.
And Lester knew about that?
No, I hadn't told him.
Well, hasn't this worked out well for the two of you?
Ну и вот здорово.
I feel almost bad for busting in on this little rendezvous.
Так, причина ссоры.
You were arguing in the bar and on the sidewalk?
We were always arguing. So what?
Don't lie to
Блин,
me.
неправильно.
Something was different this time.
You're clutching at straws. You married? The arguments are
Какие
never
вечеринки?
ending.
Вон, когда была, кто? Никто не приехал.
How did the car come to hit Lester?
He walks straight into the path of an oncoming car.
So he turned blind?
Yes. He was still yelling at me when the car hit him.
We're leaving, Lorna, but this doesn't
Ни
add up.
одного правильного
I'm keeping
вопроса.
an eye on you.
Все из-за вас.
Come on,
Ё-моё,
fellas.
это
Let's make ourselves
что-то
scarce.
не то, ё-моё. А еще можно с ним
I'm out of
пообщаться?
here, Lorna. I got a business to run.
You think Mal is done with the autopsy? Better call it in and check, Phelps. Between the driver and the widow, I say we start dealing with the facts.
А так можете хоть каждый день там приезжать, встречи.
Phelps, 1247.
Надо было про страховку спросить.
How can I help, Detective?
Messages for me, please.
Just one detective from the coroner. Message reads, Phelps, see me at Central Morgue immediately. Results of the Patterson autopsy.
Thank you.
He's good looking for a policeman.
Блин, про страховку надо было спрашивать. Все дело в страховке. Это по-любому. И сейчас окажется, он типа был не особо пьяным. Как я понимаю, да? Опа, что такое?
I think we need a siren.
куда ты под машину не прыгай. Что там, нормально? Я здесь пущусь? Хо-хо-хо! Нормально, нормально. Я так 1000 раз сделал.
That's that guy from the papers. Solved that big case.
We can put the driver in front of a judge in less than a week.
You'd be making a big mistake.
Run that by me again?
Серег, здорово.
The victim was dead before the car hit him.
Опа-на!
Wounds to the right side of the thorax. Second puncture reached his heart.
You're kidding me.
Been doing this job 23 years, son. No one's ever laughed at one of my jokes.
He was stabbed to death?
Long, sharp knife. Length of a bayonet.
So the hit and run was a cover-up?
I'd say he was stabbed twice at very close quarters. Both wounds thrusting upwards and then pushed in front of the car.
Easy, Tiger.
Clever, really. I almost missed it. But the trajectory of the wounds was all wrong if he was impaled by the hood ornament. Find the knife, detectives.
Yes, sir.
Так,
All comes back to the crime.
теперь надо в бар возвращаться.
We need to hit Ray's one more time and trial for evidence.
Ну все, тот чувачок его и тю-тю-тю. Все ясно, я сразу все понял. Правда, я думал, что он не пьяный был, ну да ладно.
So there was some truth to Sheldon's cock and bull story after all.
Didn't stop, but he didn't kill Patterson either.
I'm no betting man, but I know I'd put all my chips.
The grieving widow and her shoulder to cry on.
Now all we need is a murder weapon.
Здесь срезать нигде нет, не надо. Ты что делаешь? Здорово. Да ё-моё, опять придется здесь. Чё дело провалено, о боже.
It all comes back to the crime scene.
Так, надо, короче, по-другому заезжать. Дело провалено. Боже, о боже.
So there was some truth to Sheldon's cock and bull story after all.
Didn't stop, but he didn't kill
Короче, в
Patterson.
переулке, походу,
I'm
этот
no
нож.
betting man, but I know I'd put all my chips.
The
Ну,
grieving
все
widow
ясно,
and
где
her
искать.
shoulder to cry on.
Now all we need is a murder weapon.
Не, в бар не пойдем, в переулок пойдем.
Nope.
Так, ладно, здесь уходим. Опа-на!
Sure Carruthers will confirm this as the murder.
Опа-на!
Let's talk to Leroy. See him explain his way out of this.
Опа-на! Ну, поняли? Подожди, а где мне его найти? Место? Или подожди, или он, короче, в баре? Что-то я не понял, подожди сейчас. Где его искать-то, этого Саба? А, все, вот он в баре.
You're under arrest for the murder of Lester Patterson.
Not gonna happen, fellas.
Нихера себе.
Go! I'll bring the car around.
А видал, Макс, я же говорю, я еще тот, короче, дела расследую на изи. Ага, его надо остановить.
Stop or I will shoot.
So, I give you a hit and run, you bring me back fraud, conspiracy, and first-degree murder. This is how a good detective operates, Phelps. You take nothing at face value. You keep digging and asking questions until you get to the truth. You got some sharp elbows on you, detective. I like that. Keep up the good work.
Опа, не спеши в достижении. Вот так вот. Вот так вот оно все делается, ребятушки. Ну что там, Корона, что ты там мне? Что хочешь рассказать? Не, ничего. Вот и все. Овощ.
Phelps, Bukowski. Beat cop says he located a green Kaiser Fraser from the hot sheet. Address is 6 West 2nd Street. Get over there, see what you can find out. Go on. Sorry to inconvenience you.
We're on it, Captain. I swear the more bent cars we bring in, the longer the hot sheet gets.
It pays the rent, though. Keeps Mrs.
Bobby
Phelps in the
Grill, здорово.
I'm not sure she'd agree with you.
Passionate romantic type like you, Cole? I don't believe you.
Напарничек, ты где, напарничек? А его, здорово! Видал, поздоровался, чуть троллейбус не терететю. Трамвай, не троллейбус, трамвай.
They're calling her the Dahlia now. Wonder what Veronica Lake makes of that one.
What a case. You hear whether they're making any progress?
But Captain Donnelly seems to think they have it all wrapped up. Brown and Green are sweating this Manley character. I heard it'll be in front of a grand jury by next week.
Poor thing. Terrible enough being murdered like that without having her dead. Strewn all over the front page.
That's the car, Cole. Just pulling out of the drive. Get him. Remember, we need him healthy enough to answer questions.
Так, убивать его нельзя.
Phelps, requesting immediate backup.
Остановить
stolen green
подонков,
Kaiser Fraser from
негодяев.
6 West 2nd Street.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out. Lay into his wheel arches. Come on.
Step up! Now!
All right. Maybe I was a couple miles over the speed limit.
LAPD!
Get bracelets on.
Why did you run from us?
Мария,
I saw a
не
big
знаю,
car in my
что это
rearview
за
mirror
игра.
with two tough guys
Дима,
bearing
здорово.
down on me. What would you do?
What's your name?
Маш, не знаю, что за игра. Может, название по-английски. Клэм Брейк играл
Talking about the
лучше
car
всего.
being stolen.
You're out of your mind. I bought the car, and I've got the paperwork to prove it.
Так, купил, походу, машину. Походу, это правда.
Looks like we'll have some questions for the people at Coombs Automotive. You have a criminal record, Mr. Harrison?
No, nothing like that.
You expect us to believe you.
Is that so much to ask?
Who did you deal with at Coombs Automotive?
The owner, Richard Coombs.
And he made out the bill of sale personally?
Of course he did. He kept a facsimile for his records. Check with him.
You purchased this car from Coombs Automotive Company?
Yeah, that's right.
And the ownership papers?
From the same place.
If this is a forgery, it's top-notch. This will need to be traced.
Подделочка, надо разобраться, ребята. Разберемся. А все, отдай ты ему эту херню.
We're going to get to the bottom of this, Harrison. Until we do, you're going downtown.
You gotta be kidding me! I'm getting arrested for buying a goddamn car?
If everything is legit, Harrison, you'll be out soon. Until then, if I were you, I'd keep my mouth shut.
Bag his possessions as evidence, and have him arraigned for Grand Theft Auto.
Right, Detective.
Do you know who my father is?
We need to get to Coombs Auto and check out Harrison's story.
Чё, пробка? Ничего, ФБР работает, тихо.
You know what? I think he's telling the truth.
Some of the most convincing people you will ever listen to are born liars. Usually they're called politicians.
The paperwork all looked above board, and he seemed like a clean-cut kid.
Uh-huh. Well, I get it now. You see some kid who's basically you 5 years ago and assume he's got to be innocent.
I'm more than happy to be proved wrong.
Hey, if he'd been black or Hispanic, you'd be singing a different tune. You spout all this communist crap about treating everybody the same, but it only works one way.
I'm not sure that's communism, Stefan.
Oh, God, please. Not another history lesson from the man who single-handedly won the war.
Are you finished?
Yes. I feel much better now. We'll shake down the car dealer and take it from there. Unless his daddy plays golf with yours, of course. In which case, we'll give him a firm gentleman's handshake and be on our way.
See? I knew you weren't finished.
Open your eyes!
Алло.
Not another step. I have got a Buick Century sedan that would be absolutely perfect for you.
Detective Phelps, LAPD, are you the owner?
That's right. Richard Coombs at your service. You looking to trade in a black and white, boys?
Mr. Coombs, we're investigating an auto theft. A man by the name of Cliff Harrison claims he bought the car here.
Well, some people would say that my cars are a steal. That's a joke, son.
Very amusing, Mr. Coombs.
I remember Harrison. It was a green two-tone Kaiser Frazer, if I remember rightly.
Do you have the bill of sale?
It's in my office. Walk this way.
Чё, шутник, что ли, какой-то, или чё?
That's a joke too, son.
Phelps, you mind if I shoot this guy? He's getting on my nerves.
О, смешные эти шутники.
Here it is. Got the original pink slip there, too.
Gene Archer, 146 North Fremont Avenue.
Подожди, внимательно надо смотреть, что там.
We have a couple of questions.
All right, fellas. Shoot.
Can you tell us how you came to buy the car?
Girl just wandered in right off the street.
Nothing unusual about the car.
Not really my usual type of vehicle. The price was certainly right, though. Nice girl, but about as sharp as a bag of wet mice.
Did you pay with check or cash?
A check. She wanted it made out to cash, but I insisted. Man has to watch his cash flow.
What name?
I made it out to Gene Archer on the Bank of Arcadia.
Can you describe this Gene Archer?
Brunette, maybe 25, 26. Little on the plump side, but not bone ugly.
What was your impression of her?
Kind of harried and harassed. In a hurry to go somewhere, but no place to go. You get to know the type.
Да нормально он себя ведет.
When exactly did you hand over the check, Mr. Combs?
Close of play on Friday.
So with the banks closed over the weekend,
I might be able to stop payment.
this was all above board.
Yes, of course it was.
А тут что-то сомневаюсь я.
Did this look legitimate to you, Coombs? I'm in used cars, son, not bearer bonds. In my business, you don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Now don't come on all high and mighty with me if you want my help.
Do you know anything about the company that prints these pink slips?
Nope. Should I? It isn't exactly my business.
Тоже верно.
It says Marquee Printing. You've never heard of them?
Marquee. Sure. They do all the government red tape. You'll find the place down on Aliso Street near San Pedro.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Coombs.
Правильно,
We
4
need
из
to
5.
continue the
Ну,
investigation.
красава,
Hope
красава.
you sort out your problem with Mr. Harrison. Go easy on him, son. Boy's about as sharp as a bowling ball. He's built too low. The fastballs fly over his head.
Let me shoot this guy, please. You have a pleasant day, Mr. Coombs.
Красавчик, да? Ну просто вот красава.
Did you double check all the paperwork? Who's it made out to?
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Requesting an APB on Gene Archer, age approximately 25, on suspicion of Grand Theft Auto.
I'll relay the information.
Messages, please.
A James Velasco is being held at Central Station on suspicion of GTA. Possible link to the Harrison case. They're waiting on you to conduct the interview.
Thanks for your help.
I think his name is Phelps. I read about him in the paper.
Here's a chicken and egg question for you. Do you think you have to be an asshole to sell cars? Or that selling cars turns you into an asshole?
You've got it in for everyone today, haven't you?
I've always got it in for car salesmen. Doesn't matter what day it is. And why do they always think they're comedians when they're about as funny as a heart attack?
Maybe the more annoying they are, the quicker you sign on the dotted line, just to get the hell out of there.
Ну, ё-моё!
You know, this isn't a tank, Phelps.
А мне не сказали, что там тупик. Дорога, дорога. Ну, значит, по старинке, чё?
Why aren't you using the siren?
Detectives, Velasco is prepped and ready in 2. Another stolen car with legit paper.
Thanks.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to put him down in 1 round.
Да где это вторая?
That bum took a swipe at me. I put him down in my sap.
He's only a rider, so he can't really help me.
Вторая, да просто, я чё?
He's good looking for a policeman.
Слышь, где тут эта допросная комната,
I'm thinking of moving up to a 45.
На втором этаже, что ли? Так, вон там этот дядька стоит, может здесь?
Is he in some kind of trouble?
А, вот вторая. Что ты сказал?
James Velasco? I want a lawyer.
Денис,
It's my
здорово.
car and I got the proof right here. Take a look for yourself.
This guy must have escaped the loony bin. You are a modest little person.
The paper is real enough, Belasco, but the car isn't yours. This pink slip is a forgery. Where were you taking the car?
Blow it off, Greenhorn. You'll get nothing from me.
Ну, деньги не проблема. Блин, вот я вот опять чат нельзя читать, когда кого-то допрашиваешь.
You're a two-time loser. If you don't give me something, I'm gonna ask the DA for the maximum. You're looking at 10 years, Belasco. Kiss your youth goodbye.
I want a deal.
Keep talking and we'll see what sort of deal you're worth.
My job is to drive the cars out of state. Nevada, Arizona, sometimes New Mexico. With the paperwork they provide, it's normally a breeze.
Does the name Jean Archer mean anything to you?
Nope. Never heard of her.
Ну, вроде правду говорит.
So she doesn't steal cars?
Look, I know plenty of dames, but I never heard of that one.
What happens to the cars once they cross over the state lines?
I don't know. I just deliver them.
Сомневаюсь.
Give me something, Belasco.
Глаза вниз, ребята, убрал. Это, ну, тут все видно, все ясно. Детектив, жестко.
I hear you. The cars get sold in Chicago or back east. Sometimes I bring back cars coming the other way.
Where do you pick up the cars, Belasco?
Warehouses. Mainly in East downtown.
Опять глаза куда-то убирает. Блин, ну давай потрачу, подожди, он глаза убрал сначала. Ладно, давай посмотрим.
An address, Belasco. You want my help with the DA? Cough it up, now.
A place on Industrial Street. I don't know the number. You're gonna help me out, right?
Keep talking, kid, and we'll see what we can do.
All right, James. We're gonna check if this
3 из
information is
4.
worth
Нормально.
And if it is, I need your help here, pal.
If it is, then we'll know you're a man of your word, and so will the DA.
Так вот, ребята.
You're Phelps, right?
Yes, I am. Look, can we do this later? I'm in the middle of it.
Ray Pinker. I'm with Technical Services. The pink slips are all real.
Yes, we know that.
There's only one company that prints them in California, the Marquee Printing Company. They've confirmed that the numbers are legitimate.
You've checked them out?
Sure. They're on Aliso Street, near the corner of San Pedro. The guy I spoke to was Lightval. Gordon Lightval. Here, I wrote it down.
Thanks, Ray. This is a great lead. We'll get down there as soon as we can.
Canary says he'll sing. What if I guarantee he won't?
Need a drink. I got the jitters again.
Где выход-то? Я уже забыл опять. Где выход? Дайте мне выход.
Phelps,
Мне нужен
GTA
выход.
suspect Gene Archer, spotted by a patrolman. Western Union office, 253 South Hill. Less than a minute away down the street if you run. Go! She won't hang around.
Come on! We don't want to lose her!
Да, что-то, короче, непонятно пока. Типография. Давай сюда что-то. Место нельзя выбрать. Может, типографию? А, там что-то красное вон горит. Подожди. Поеду-ка я туда съезжу.
You know the broad isn't gonna hang around, Phelps. Let's get to the Western Union office.
Блин, так машина прыгает получше. Максим, здорово. Сам виноват. Адрес надо пробить, короче, я так понял.
And what can I do for you, gentlemen?
I'm a traffic detective from Central Division. Who's in charge here?
I am, Gordon Lightfall. What's this about?
We understand that your company prints California vehicle titles.
Yes, I have the government contract to print pink slips. I've done for some years.
Have you had any goods or equipment stolen recently? We're running up against stolen cars with seemingly legitimate paperwork.
Not recently. Have you ruled out forgery? There's no shortage of talented artists in this town.
We'll keep it in mind. We have some questions for you, Mr. Lightfall.
Да.
Do you have a delivery ledger, Mr. Lightfall? We would like to cross-check against the Coombs Automotive Emporium.
It's a little out of the ordinary, Detective. I'm not sure I can share those sorts of records.
Как ты не можешь?
Hand it over, Lightfall. You don't want us having bad thoughts about you, do you?
Very well, but this really is irregular. Over here.
Look for patterns, recurring names, unusual addresses, anything out of the ordinary.
А как ее там звали-то? Это надо блокнот, короче, смотреть. Подожди, сейчас я блокнот посмотрю. А тут много. Джин Арчер. Так, подожди-ка. Джины-то не видать никаких джин. Джины всякие. Не вижу джинов, не вижу. Подожди. Так, подожди, может поговорить с ним еще надо?
Do the names Cliff Harrison and James Belasco mean anything to you?
No, they do not.
You sure you don't know either of them?
Never heard of either gentleman.
Mr. Lightfall, we're currently working 2 auto theft cases. Do you know anything about a car theft ring?
Certainly not. Why would I get mixed up in a thing like that?
Сомневаюсь.
We have suspects with legitimate pink slips that were printed here, Lightfall. You better give me something before I bring the whole department down here.
Don't be hysterical, Detective. As a matter of fact, we had a similar problem a couple of years ago. A number of used car lots were selling blank documents to a criminal organization.
Вот, в книжке что-то надо найти. Здесь что-то есть. Оливер Ко. Так, место посмотреть. Ну, наверное, короче, хер его знает. Мне кажется, я здесь что-то не нашел. Мне надо узнать адрес того склада.
Can we try to spare the general population, please? Jesus, Cole!
Are you trying to kill me?
Empty. Should have known that Archer broad would have given us a false address.
А, блядь, ты не можешь что-то двинуть топ без топ, где не видно карту. Да и не нужна карта это тебе. Блин, типография-то еще осталась, там надо искать. Только что искать, я понять не могу. Зачем тебе эта карта? Я же вижу, я еду, все нормально, карта не нужна. А мне потом опять куда-то что-то двигать. Пускай стоит.
Take it easy, Phelps. I'd rather get there in one piece.
А не, в типографии в той книжке надо что-то искать. Вот люди, где люди? Подожди. Клип так и что-то, ну так, жена, так, подождите. Ну пойду, может здесь с ним еще пообщаться надо.
I look for the ideal customer, son, and you ain't halfway dumb enough.
Здорово. Как оно? Как сказка. Так, Денис, я в этом не шарю. Так, люди, может там где-то у кого-то адрес есть? Клифф Харриса. Так, Клифф, это понятно. Так, значит, адрес есть? Так, да. Ага, это сдал нам все. Ага, ага. Да, Максим, ты здесь, помощь зала. Чё, кого я там в типографии, мне кажется, я там что-то где-то имя надо надыбать. Но только кого, я ни хера не понимаю. Или кто знает, где, чё.
Goddamn maniac!
Slow down, idiot.
Jesus H. Christ! That's no way to drive.
Isn't that the cop who caught the guy that was pretending to be dead?
You certainly encourage repeat business, Lightval. This Mr. Bigelow is a good customer. Sorry to bother you, sir. We'll let you know if there are any developments.
Много этого Бигела там было, или как его там?
There's the guy. I heard he's an honest cop. There's an oxymoron for you.
А только где его искать-то? Что-то я вообще не... О! Пошло дело.
Call for a couple of black and whites. Get Fleischer down here.
I thought you Marines were gung-ho, Cole. You have a 45, don't you ever want to use it? I'll take the back. Just give me a few seconds to get around there.
Whoa. Ну, спасибо за подписку.
Cole Phelps,
LAPD. All of you are coming downtown with me.
You think so, huh? Look sharp, it's the cop.
Первый пошел.
Throw out the guns.
You're pretty brave for a dead man.
Что-то вас здесь много, ребята.
Down. Can I get some cover here for the love of God? I got you now, motherfucker. I'm gonna put holes in you, asshole.
Let's clear the top floor. I don't want to get drilled in the back on the way out.
Tried the door at the end. I heard something.
All right, don't shoot! Keep your hands up. Watch him, Bukowski. He doesn't move until I've tossed this place. Marquee Printing Company. There's nothing like going direct to the source. Betting slip. Looks like Mr. Lightfall has been on a losing streak.
Oh, wiki. Да, Джек, о боже, кидай! О боже, дети.
There are enough slips here to keep them stealing cars till Christmas.
Ну, такого еще у меня не было.
Pink slips and stolen cars that leads right to your door, Bigelow. You're in this up to your neck.
А там такая есть, слышь, Джек, ребенок, одаренный.
Give him up.
Привет и
I
здорово.
work on cars for customers. You charge in here shooting up the place like it's the Ballad of Bulge. I can't give you anything.
We know about marquee printing. You can make this easier on yourself by giving us your man on the inside.
Чё тебе берет, чё, ребята, вы посмотрите, чё. Я, говорит, о боже, ребенок, я, говорит, блатной. Почитайте, что он пишет. Так вот сам понимаешь, что ты пишешь. Блатной, говорит, ребенок. О боже, жесть. Да, таких детей это просто жесть. Просто в шоке. Я, говорит, блатной. Так, это что такое? Что, мне это типа все читать, что ли, надо? Че?
I sometimes repair cars and put them back on the road. I need a pink slip to resell them. There's no problem
Бывают дети неадекватные, блин, это самое приходит.
There are at least 4 dead men in this warehouse. A couple more. Punks won't make for that much extra paperwork. We'd be doing the legal system.
Ну, это в основном на КСке. Такие, когда прохожу игры, редко. В основном на КСке.
Guy runs Marquee. He's the big shot. He likes to spend big at the track. He owes people.
Lightfall. The guy with no luck at the track. Tell me about him.
It's one of the guys lying over there. You're right. He has no luck.
Так, ну сейчас вроде он правду говорит.
For a car thief, he plunges big at the track.
Every dime he gets. Can't help himself.
Whether you give up your bosses or
Один
not,
только правильный, да?
you're
Ну
going away
пойдем.
for as long as I can put you there.
We'll see. I didn't fire a shot, copper. I just watched you tear my place up.
А где машина? Что так далеко?
I swear, this town's going straight to hell.
Так, подожди. Подожди, кого там надо... Как задачи-то посмотреть? Гордо. Ну, все правильно.
What a mess.
Gonna take some cleaning up, that's for sure.
I wish it hadn't gone that way.
Well, we shouldn't bring guns to work with them. We didn't have a lot of choice.
You have to admire the barefaced cheek of someone who tries to blow your brains out one minute and pleads innocence the next.
Yeah, especially when he's surrounded by evidence. But guys like Bigelow spend so much time convincing themselves that they're not doing anything wrong that they actually start to believe their own bullshit.
They get sloppy. Bigelow, Lightfall, all of them. If they hadn't, who knows how long they could have kept this racket going.
Complacency or greed. It's always one of the two that brings them down.
Тихо, ФБР. Здоров. Какие светофоры? Я полицейский, ФБР, короче, мне нельзя. Какие светофоры? Ты чё? Я закон и порядок.
Slow down!
Государство оплатит. Какая мафия? Это не мафия. Название стрима это сложно прочитать вообще. Это не каждому дано. Только избранные.
You're under arrest. You again? This harassment is starting to wear thin.
Жаль, что это не мафия.
We found a box of pink slips in a warehouse full of hot cars. You signed for them, Lightball.
I sign for all the orders and deliveries. You'll need something better than that, cowboy.
А мы сейчас будем сомневаться.
Your money and influence will be worthless in San Quentin. If you don't go crazy in the first couple of months, then you'll probably get knifed in the chow line. Is that what you want?
Save it for the suckers, Detective. You'll get nothing from me.
Gordon Lightval, I'm charging you with conspiracy and fraud. Hands behind your back.
Now, where shall I start? With the 2 GTA suspects we had to let walk free? Or with the female suspect, who I am reliably told slipped the leash with embarrassing ease? You just lost the chance to crack one of the biggest criminal operations in this city. How do you think that makes me look? The chief has my balls in a frying pan! Now get out there and fill some charge sheets. Misdemeanors if you have to. Get me something before I even think about giving you another case.
Так, что-то здесь пошло не по делу. Гроза печатнику достижения дали, если чё. Что-то много автомобилей покоцал. Не знаю, тоже, мне кажется, нормальная игрушка. Все просто ждали продолжения какое-то.
We used to have 2 ships a week to Tokyo. We've been in shipping for 2 generations, Hank. I've never been on a voyage anywhere. I feel like Odysseus in the beginning of his journey.
The Odyssey took 10 years, Cole.
This is the American century. America can rule the world after we win this war.
We need to stay alive, Cole. These men are counting on us. Have you heard what the veterans are saying to each other?
No.
Golden Gate and 48. That's 4 more hard years of fighting.
Пока нет, не забанил. Падший идол. А надо будет я всех перебанить.
Phelps, Bukowski, you have a new case. 2 women, possible drink drive.
How is that a case?
The broad says she was doped and that somebody tried to kill her.
Where did this take place?
That's the bit you're gonna love. Right across the street.
What?
A Chevy Styline took a nosedive off the escarpment, fetched up underneath a Cola King billboard. Up to it, boys. We got bad guys to catch.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to put him down to 1 round.
See you later, fellas. Try not to work too hard.
Look at you back in the board. Brings a tear to my eye watching my caterpillar grow wings.
I'm just trying to fit in.
Обнаженка это плохо. YouTube может тю-тю-тю, даже из-за игр. Да я скоро заканчивать буду. Сколько уже? 2 часа стримлю. Сейчас еще маленько. Блин, куда я еду? А, мне сюда надо заехать, короче. Ой. Да и я промолчу. YouTube это вообще... Короче, все, молчу. Ну, а то сейчас что-нибудь скажут.
Her face looks familiar.
Well, that's June Ballard, Tarzan's sister, beast of the Amazon. She's married to Guy McAfee. The captain has moved to Vegas now, but the two of them still have juice.
Phelps, traffic.
Detective Phelps. Hey, Bukowski. Long time no see.
You could have called this in by megaphone, Enrique. Phelps, this is Enrique Gonzalez. Enrique was a pretty decent middleweight.
What do we have, Gonzalez?
Broad drives right through the empty lot and off the side of the escarpment. Her story is that a movie producer doped her and her friend and sent the car over the cliff.
Was anyone hurt?
Driver's beat up. Not too bad considering. If she hadn't hit that billboard, we'd be scraping both of them off the pavement. Passengers are Jessica Hamilton.
Ну, это детский сад, Михаил, не надо
Knocked
писать.
around.
Kid gonna be all right?
I think so. They've taken her to central receiving. If you want to take a look around, stall the ambulance.
Thanks. Do that.
One more thing. Watch out for the driver. She cuts rough.
This ain't the red carpet, so get out of my lens.
If you're looking for the coroner, he's down by the crash site.
Ну че здоров, вставай.
We would like to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
I prefer to use my maiden name, June Ballard. You might be familiar
Ты
with
пьяная,
some
что ли,
of my work.
подруга?
Can you tell us what happened here?
You're kind of cute for a cop. Maybe a bit on the serious side.
What about me, June? I'm a big fan of Beast
You?
of...
I don't like. Keep out of
Ты
it.
мне не нравишься, отвали.
We understand that you're still suffering from the effects of the accident, Mrs. McAfee.
От
It
шока,
says that you
говорит,
claimed that you were
я
drugged.
Да я, по-моему,
Who did this to you?
тю-тю-тю.
That rat slipped us a Mickey Finn. It's no wonder I feel so dopey. I can't remember.
Я сомневаюсь.
It's a serious offense to withhold information from the police during a criminal investigation, madam.
I told you to call me June. You're making me feel like an old lady. And don't bother your handsome head about this. My husband will settle the score with...
Заигрывай, заигрывай.
You mentioned a Mark Bishop. You think he might have had something to do with this?
He is a movie producer. As for his involvement, you just leave it to me and my husband to worry about.
It's not going to play that way, Mrs. McAfee. We'll take it from there.
Relax, detective. You're not nearly as cute when you're mad.
Так, а мне что, туда спускаться к улиткам-то? Можно? Как мне туда прыгать, что ли?
Let's go see the coroner.
Там спуститься где-то можно или что?
So
This
what
is
next?
a big scene, Phelps.
Подожди.
We need to get our bearings. Let's go see the coroner.
You'll want to see this, Phelps. There, laid out on the trunk. And that isn't even the best part.
Опа-на, труханы. Разрезанные.
They've been torn off. Where did you find them?
They were stuffed in the young lady's handbag. I'll run a trace for semen when I get back to the lab.
She's a long way from home.
Не трогай бабушку.
Looks like they're lucky they weren't more badly injured.
Must have been unconscious. Being relaxed tends to lessen the soft tissue damage.
Drunk driver?
Maybe not.
How so?
Well, ahead I found how the body piqued my interest. See what you think.
Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him, Horatio. Is it real?
No. I think it's supposed to be a replica of an Indian shrunken head. It's some kind of curio or movie prop. See the casting marks?
What's it made from?
Plaster of Paris would be my first guess, then painted.
So we can rule out the murder angle?
No, you can rule that in. That thing was wedging the accelerator to the floor. Whoever did it wanted these women dead. Another day, another
We should
dollar.
speak to Ballard again. She might not be telling us the whole story.
Ну, пойдем поговорим. Подруга, что-то ты это нам не это самое, тут врешь, слышь?
What can you tell us about the passenger in your car?
Jessica Hamilton. Poor Jessica. It's been a rough day for her. She's desperate to break into movies. What more can I say?
How old is Jessica, Mrs. Ballard?
I couldn't say how old Jessica is. Old enough, sweetheart, as the saying goes.
We found a shrunken head that was used to tamper with your car.
You see, I normally don't drive off cliffs. The last thing I remember is getting behind the wheel.
It's obviously some kind of movie prop. You must know where it came from.
In case you hadn't noticed, I am
Я,
the
говорит,
talent.
звезда в
And the
шоке.
talent doesn't deal with props or sets or any of that kind of stuff. Why don't you ask Mark Bishop which prop house he uses?
Mrs. McAfee, I think it would be in everyone's best interest if you accompanied Patrolman Gonzalez back to the receiving hospital.
I'm going to be okay. These guys can take me home after. My lawyer and I have talked to the news hounds.
Mrs. McAfee, you are still under the influence of narcotics, and you're likely to go into shock once the drugs wear off.
And I thought you were a heel. It's nice of you to be concerned.
I think we're good here. Let's go see what we can shake out of the kid.
Джоник, там вроде нормально пока. Ту-ту-ту. Ту-ту-ту-ту-ту. Пока нормально. Бывает, да, промахиваешься жестко. Да я еще отвлекаюсь на чат и хопа, потом не вижу там мимики лица или еще что-то. А так, в принципе, пока нормально. Пока проблем вроде не было.
The car crash victim has regained consciousness at Central Receiving Hospital.
11K Roger, en route.
Блин, кто эту елку здесь посадил? Посадить того. 25 лет.
Take it easy.
Там все нормально. Блин, что тут? Ё-моё, я может думал проехать можно. А здесь что, нельзя проехать, что ли? О, боже.
Here's a novel idea. Turn on the siren. Slow down before someone gets hurt.
Все нормально. Да, здорово, здорово.
Hello, Detective Phelps, here to interview a Jessica Hamilton.
Jessica Hamilton. Oh, yes. She's in the room, right behind you, Detective.
You can't hold me here. No,
I don't need to be manhandled by a doctor. I need
Feeling
my
better
lawyer.
since this morning, Jessica?
Hey, where is the telephone?
My head still
Do you
feels
know who I am?
Hello, Jessica. My name is Cole Phelps. I'm a policeman. I'd like to talk to you about your accident, if that's okay.
Okay.
Тебе сколько лет, девочка, ё-моё? Мне кажется, она несовершеннолетняя. Ага, девочка, прям тю-тю-тю.
We need to get in touch with your parents, Jessica, to tell them what has happened.
Oh, you don't need to worry them. They sent me along to stay with Aunt June. They trust her to take care of me.
Она врет.
You're lying, Jessica. How are we going to make this right if you lie to us?
Please, Detective, why would I lie to you?
Because you're a runaway, Jessica, and you don't have your parents' permission to be here. Now, do you want to tell me what really happened?
I went with Junie to this strange place. It's difficult to remember. Someone gave me a drink to calm my nerves, and then I felt faint. I think I must have passed out.
Can you tell me what you remember about the crash?
It's all kind of fuzzy. I remember waking up here. Nothing happened yesterday.
Сомневаюсь.
You're holding out on me, Jessica.
Please, I want my doctor.
Трусы рваные
I'm not
твои,
sure I can answer any
сука?
more questions right now.
How did you meet Mr. Bishop?
Well, Junie is a big movie star. You probably know that. She's doing a new movie.
What do you know about Bishop?
He makes movies. I had to do a screen test. That's when you say some lines in front of the camera with the lights turned on you.
I know what happened to you, Jessica. Where exactly did it take place?
Please, it's scary. It's really difficult to think of anything.
Someone tried to kill you, Jessica. Do you get it? Forget about being in movies. It's time to act like a grown-up.
I had to wear a robe and lay down on a stone. There were lights, a camera. It's not my fault. I'm not a bad girl. Why are you trying to hurt me?
You should think about going home, Jessica.
Один
You're
правильный
getting mixed up
четырех.
with people who will treat you like last week's trash.
Ну, а насилие вообще не надо было,
Crazy?
мне кажется.
I
Да
can't go
ладно.
home. I want to be a star.
Я хочу, говорит, стать звездой. Порно, что ли, звездой? Осуждаю. Сделаю тебе
Tale of this
звезду.
town, Cole. Lambs that go willingly to slaughter. Who the hell is that?
Must be her lawyer. He certainly expedited her release.
I don't like it, Cole. Why is she in such a hurry? We should follow her. There she goes. Come on.
Да, там кастинг был, поняли, да, чей?
Now would be a bad time to forget how to drive, Cole.
She seems to have made a remarkably speedy recovery.
Так, надо закругляться, у меня чуть живот заболел сильно. Это признак того, что надо закругляться. Ну я, может, сегодня еще что-то включу, если придумаю, что. Ну что? Ну не зомби, зомби я не хочу, она нудная какая-то. Что-нибудь, может, придумаю, а может, ничего, посмотрим.
Get in there and see what she's up to.
Root beers all around, doll.
Baby?
За Brawl Stars говорит.
No, I don't want
Макс, я не знаю, что это за игра.
You know what I want. Well, then make someone else do it. You still know people out here, don't you? Then make some calls. I'm going to be very clear about this. You get this done, or I'm...
Я игры покупать не буду, финансы поют романсы. Так что, если что, кидайте подарком, а я там гляну, что за игра. Других вариантов не вижу.
So what's the story? I'm guessing she didn't stop for light refreshments.
She made a call. Sounds like Mark Bishop has a heap of trouble headed his way. I've got an address. Wilson's Hotel, apartment 803.
Oh, shit. You better step on it.
If he's got any sense, he'll be as far away from home as possible.
If he had any sense, he wouldn't have tried bumping off Guy McCaffrey's wife in the first place. Or he'd have done the job properly. McCaffrey would break a fella's legs just for looking at his problem.
What did you make of the kid? You believe her story?
I think she was doped out of her tiny mind and given the casting couch.
Watch what you're doing!
I think she was doped out of her tiny mind and given the casting couch. That fucking bitch Ballard sold her out.
So if Ballard was doing someone a favor, why did they try to kill her?
Да потому что она несовершеннолетняя.
Car 11K, 11 King, a 415 in progress at apartment 803, Wilson's Apartment Hotel, 1220 West 7th Street, Westlake Park. 11K code 3, all other units code 2. KGPL clear.
Gun it! Let's get to the apartment before someone gets hurt.
Эту? Конечно. Не, ну я бы ее сам мог купить, она 100 рубасов стоит. Стоила со скидкой. Сейчас она пятихатку вроде стоит. За сотку игры я еще могу купить.
Progress at 1220 West 7th Street. Repeat, 1220 West 7th Street, Wilson's Apartment Hotel. 11K handle code 3. Any other units that can assist identified.
Roger, KG.
Так, все, Ревзи, буду прощаться. Сейчас сохранение будет и все. Так, вот сохранение. Все, ребята, спасибо, что были на стриме. Спасибо за лайки, спасибо за дизлайки. Корона за донат. У Хитмана скидки. Да, пока есть во что играть. Все. Всем спасибо, ребят. Сегодня не знаю, буду еще стримить или нет. Но если что, завтра, как обычно, КС-ка, а дальше посмотрим. Все, давайте, хорошего дня, не болейте.